Shalom. This week's Sedra is Sedra Ki Teitze. Civilized societies do not conduct wars as primitive warriors. Even on the battlefield, they act as refined people. The Torah has many laws that aim to refine the soldier more than just guarantee his success. The soldier must think of God, must act in a sanctified manner, and even keep up his Torah studies while conducting war. It is the Torah's high expectations of Jewish soldiers that make the opening of this week's Torah portion so difficult to understand. When you battle your enemies, God said, and God delivers them into your hand, and you take some of them captive, and you see among the captives a beautiful woman, and you desire her and take her as a wife, you shall bring her into your house, and she shall trim her hair, let her nails grow, and discard her captive's clothing, her captive's garb. She shall spend a month's time in your house, lamenting her father and her mother. After that you may come to her and possess her, and she shall be your wife. The requirements of cutting the captive's hair, letting her nails grow, and discarding her clothes are a source of great debate. The Ibn Ezra and Rashi took a similar approach. The Ibn Ezra wrote that she cuts her hair because perhaps the soldier desired her because of her hair. Accordingly, you must shave it. She must grow her nails that she may be repulsive in his eyes, and she must remove her clothing because her clothing is what attracted him to her. Rashi explained in a similar way that we let her nails grow so that she become repulsive to her captor, and she removes her clothes because these are fine clothes. For the women of the heathen people adorn themselves in times of war in order to lure the enemy to unchastity with them. The Ibn Ezra and Rashi both take the approach that she must take these steps to cool the soldier's attraction to this woman. God might allow a Jewish soldier to take this woman, but it is not ideal. Rashi addressed the less than ideal nature of taking a Gentile woman captive. He wrote, "It is only in view of man's evil inclination to his carnal desires that God allowed the Jewish soldier to take a Gentile woman captive. For if God would not permit her to him as a wife, he would nevertheless marry her, although she would then be forbidden to him." Rashi went on to warn, however, if he does marry her, in the end he's going to hate her. The three requirements of the Gentile captive directly address man's feelings towards her. Look at the symmetry. God wrote that the Jewish soldier will see a beautiful woman, he will desire her, and take her as a wife and bring her into his house. In correspondence, she shall trim her hair, let her nails grow, and discard her captive's clothing. Each of the steps is to weaken the lust for her. The soldier saw her, and he trims the hair, and he desired her, and she lets her nails grow. He took her as a wife, and she has to discard her royal clothing. Taking a woman captive and then marrying her is not a healthy way in a Jewish marriage. That's not the way it's supposed to be arranged. This is a marriage based more on lust than anything else. While the Torah commands a man and a woman to be attracted to each other before they marry, that's not enough. The foundation of a healthy marriage are shared values. God understands man's base desires, and it tries to channel them to a healthy goal. By the time a soldier has fulfilled all the Torah's laws towards his captive, if he still desires her, it's more than just for lust. The Torah has driven the soldier to find values that they share together so that they can build a healthy marriage. If, after getting rid of all of the physical attractive qualities that drew the soldier to her in the first place, he still wants to marry her, then it's clear that the marriage is something more than just lust, and that has a chance, although Rashi warns it's probably not likely, has a chance to build a healthy marriage together. Shabbat Shalom.